Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Are America and Iran going to war? Joe Biden has issued orders. America will target multiple Iranian proxy groups in West Asia. Iran says it doesn't want a war, but it won't run away from one. The rhetoric is dangerous. The US president does not want to appear soft on Iran in an election year. But is this a fire that he wants to light? And what is the endgame? On Vantage tonight, we'll bring you the full story. Meanwhile, the India-US drone deal is on track. The State Department has green-lighted it. We'll tell you what was the roadblock and why Washington is keen to overcome it. In Pakistan, a jailed and disqualified Imran Khan is campaigning through TikTok and AI. The election is next week. In India, a Congress MP is talking about a separate nation for southern states. An exclusive interview with Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman a day after the budget. In China, a top banker faces Xi Jinping's wrath as the crackdown on financial companies intensifies. The big breakup in Formula One, while Lewis Hamilton has ditched Mercedes for Ferrari. Why the world doesn't care about the war in Sudan, how thousands of cattle are caught in the Red Sea crisis, what explains our love for absurd food, and do we have a plan to save the earth if a big asteroid strikes? All this and more coming up. The headlines first. 40,000 people in Ukraine without power after Russian drone attack. Kiev says 24 drones were fired. They targeted Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Moscow has also accused Kiev of carrying out drone attacks on its territory. An angry Belgium summons the Israeli ambassador after bombing the country's development agency, in Gaza. No employees were present in the building when it was struck. Brussels says destroying civilian infrastructure violates international law. In Kenya, a massive gas explosion kills at least 3 and injures more than 250. The fire burned several homes and cars in the capital, Nairobi. The blaze was brought under control after more than 9 hours. The cause of the blast has not been revealed yet. Relief for Malaysia's former Prime Minister Najib Razak. His jail term has been halved to 6 years. In 2022, Najib was sentenced for misuse of public money. The Pardons Board gave no reason for today's decision. Najib will be released from jail in 2028. Good news for Indians travelling to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. You can now purchase your tickets in rupees. France becomes the first European country to accept India's UPI, Unified Payments Interface. Indians are the second highest international visitors to the Eiffel Tower. And Hong Kong quits from the E-Asian Cup in Qatar because the event could not show China in the team name. While Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China, in international sports it competes separately, but it is required to include China in official names.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.